Welcome to Maximum X.
Hey, Maximum lovers! It's your boy Max, and we're back at it again with Doki Doki Literature Club. In the last video, we were able to meet the girls, and now we are about to write a poem. As always, if you guys do enjoy this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell, so that way you will never miss a video. And as always, let's play! Yay! Alright. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You know what that means? It's poem time! Yay! It's time to write a poem! Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Sure! Let's see, what do we got here? I think I should censor that word here. Oh boy, that's a bad word. Whirlwind. Let's get that out the way first. Good golly, that was such a bad word. I'm glad I censored that one. Let's see, what else? Ineffable. We got uncanny. Tenacious, uncontrollable, agonizing. Good God, that's a lot of words, Yuri. Unrestrained, analysis. Good golly, Yuri. Raindrops, secretive, eternity. Wow. Death? Well, I mean, at least Yuri liked that one, right? They got anxiety. Then you got Vivacious, then you got Starscript, then you got Judgment, and then you got Whisper, and then you got Afterimage, Excuse me. That first word, though, that was quite unexpected. Good golly. Before I continue, how are we doing today, Maximum Lovers? We're doing okay, we're doing alright, because I am doing fantastic. Hi again, Maximum. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, at the Literature Club, I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Maximum. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year.
And last year, too. I don't know if you just planned to come here and hang out or what.
But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Saint Monica and manga. Manga is fiction! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Maximum always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning the room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Maximum can become good friends too.
Maybe.
Anyway. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Thanks, Sayori. Bitch. Ooh. Yuri even brought you something today. You know. Wait, Sayori! Eh? Me? Talking to me? Not really. Oh, that's a shame. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Siri made it sound like a big deal, and it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Sure you wasn't, buddy. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Aww, isn't that sweet? That's adorable. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. What is it? Yuri reaches into a bag and pulls out a... Oh, I don't read! It's like me being Jeffy over here saying, I hate books! You know what I mean? I didn't want you to... I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it, if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? I don't know, you ask yourself that, you simp. She even picked out a book. If I fuck up another word! She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Definitely. I enthusiastically take the book. Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I bet she's probably looking like a midget over there. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from... I just realized I didn't save! I better save before I fuck something up! Holy shit, I just thought about it. Oh boy. I just realized that I didn't save throughout that whole thing. Anyway, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like that same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. No, don't be sorry. She's just a coward. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave to me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread it, so... Holy shit. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let go of it because I'm a fucking moron. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Definitely. I'm glad to hear it. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. It's a very, good golly, I can't read for shit. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Makarov. No, Markov. Markov! Fuck! There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life just fall apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yeah, it does. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of this sort of thing, Maxwell? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri was into those things. How do we... I have a question. I have a very, very big question. Question of the day. Are you a fan of Obama? Or are you a fan of Trump? Let me know down in the comments below. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just like those kind of stories. They challenge you to life and strange perspective. All the things happen, not just because someone wants to evil, because they have their own goals, all their own philosophy, but they believe it. Then someday you thought you relate to the protagonist. Can I not really holy shit? They made her to be the naive one, or letting their one-sided morals appear against plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books or writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other...
Oh my gosh, it's my cat! Beep beep! Hi beep beep! Hi!
Sorry, my cat came in the room. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. He's not wrong. It is a literature club. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, huh? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get to the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company and so on. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particular bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Ooh, I see you. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you're really apologizing a lot, don't you? Wait, I fucked that up, did I? You really apologize a lot, don't you? Okay. A little bit. Maybe I did a little bit. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. We're almost in that good section here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a moment. I wonder by what exactly. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. It's like love at first sight. You look her in the eyes, and I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. I'm having too much fun with this. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. I almost fucked that part up. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side. Why did I take a long pause there? What the fuck? As she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a little bit of a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerism. I see. Oh, it's over! Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Maximum, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, it's so embarrassing that you think of that. Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything! Sorry! I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute? When it comes to story games, I tend to get very into it. Despite my fuck-ups of words, I still tend to get into it. Like, get into character, get into the story a little bit. What are you trying to say all of a sudden? Okay, everyone! I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. You interrupting bitch. I think... What? I might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on the top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In case, feel free to finish the two first. Wow! I fuck up a lot. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book. Then, slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Yeah, I definitely realized my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a Good golly, I'm losing train of thought with each word to read. From a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem first? Well, I think Sayuri because she's my childhood best friend, so why not? I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayuri first. She's my good friend after all. Go on, Sayuri, rate my poem. This is a good poem, Maximum. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course, you dummy. How else am I gonna write a poem like this? It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. Boy, thank you kindly. It means a lot. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Maximum. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, are you? I fucked up on another word. How many fuck-ups are we going to get now in this video? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that really only good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. I clutched up on that sentence, even though it was the other way around. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you on that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Let's see! Alright. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. The sleepy from my eyes? What? As you asking me to come out and play? Oh, are you asking me to come out and play? If this was cursive, I would have probably fucked up a lot more. Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I couldn't sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I want breakfast. Sayuri, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be so mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say it was bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! Yes, you did, Sarai. Yes, you did. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. You sound like Luffy.
I want to be a pirate king.
Or some shit like that. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? I think Yuri. I think Yuri should be shown my poem next. So she's reading. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? What? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Oh... He's going to hate me. No, I'm not. She thinks too much. First, I gotta save. There we go. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh, that's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Uh-huh. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just writing them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How come? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, or to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? It's cursive! I'm screwed! Watch me fail the first word. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be... I can't read all this! The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Claims breathing air. Fuck it, I can't read this cursive. I'm sorry if I have such terrible handwriting. No, it's beautiful. Just remove the cursive so I can actually read. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. You know what? Touche. If I were in that classroom and I saw this, I think I probably would have struggled to read that for about a few minutes. Well, I just don't need this. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since our first time chatting, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Maxwell. About a ghost at all, Maximum. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her lasting place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it in that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I really enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Maxwell. Oh, thank you, Yuri. Thank you. Me too. Natsuki, it's your turn, you little gremlin.
Maximum, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go. Wow! Wow! Well, fuck you too. I'll just take my poem and go. What? Harsh? What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you really think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put effort in it. Don't start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway,
I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid.
goes up all. Okay. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Wow, this is a pretty poem.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What?
Just be honest.
I am.
That makes the voices you just think. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people...
Oh, hi, Mr. Bible.
So people don't even give...
Fuck.
So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling of the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya?
You're all 18. What are you talking about? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud of, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, last one is Monica. Hi, Maximum. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Glad to hear it. It was good, glad to hear it, but my brain just aired up and said, glad. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Yeah. Don't worry, Maximum. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Maximum. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. Monica, those are Cheerios. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
Haha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway.
You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism?
Unlike Sayuri, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to
Derive? I don't fucking know. Their own meaning out of it.
It's very challenging to write like that, effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it and just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances.
What are these words?
It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound so confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in the wall! It could have been me! See the direction the speckle protrudes! A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know I wasn't home! I parent sign for a clue! No! I can't see! I'm real blind like a film left out on the side, but it's too late! My return is already scotching permanent copies of meaningless images!
So, what do you think? It's very freeform. That's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Especially if you're a little freak out. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. I've been recording for 40 minutes! Holy shit! When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say if I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, but it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day! Yay! Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thanks, Monica. Really appreciate it. Wow, that took almost 40 minutes, mostly because of my misspeaking and whatnot. But holy shit. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. I was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems could stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what happens when I ended up getting myself into. Damn it! Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions changing! Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, being, well, very small sadly. What's this language? Did you say something? It's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Uh-oh. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Right, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Maximum did too. So based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect change anytime soon. So unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Maximum liked my poem too. You know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Ooh! That's not what I... Oh... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Maximum appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Oh! And how did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay here? Well, you know what? Fuck you, mate. I wasn't the one who's... Oh, I don't think I can say this. You know what, we're gonna skip that in case. magically grew his size bigger. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys! Stop! Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Maximum, she's just trying to make me look bad.
It's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? What the meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have it figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Maximum.
Right, there's a reason we have so many deep expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You'll understand that, right, Maximum?
Well?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course, that's going to be... Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem.
See?
Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. But, well, here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. Well, that fight sure was something. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. Oh. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding me? That's not exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I did it enough. You both said something that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should do? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defied only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sarah, she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. She really didn't. I'm not gonna lie, she really didn't need to. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at the desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. What the fuck? Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You've always hated me now. No, Yuri! How could anyone not have What the fuck? How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. When did I become British? What the fuck? I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Maximum. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. Honestly, I think it would be a bad idea for me to be in such a club like that. I'm gonna be real with all of you. It would be. One more thing. That one thing Natsuki said. You know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, What thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Ah, good idea. Yeah, good idea indeed. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah. Wow. Okay, everyone! It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth mine. It was alright. Well, mostly. Maximum, how about you? I thought it was shit. Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little more about these kind of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself, and with newfound determination. Maximum! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. This might be the longest video I made ever.
Despite the heavy song, of course.
Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. I almost said you and Natsuki. What the fuck? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Quit looking at me like that! I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they made good friends to you. With you. Fuck. Whew. You know, Maximum, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay! Yeah, let's do this! Well, it's time to... I clicked the wrong setting.
It's time to leave this video here. As always, if you guys did enjoy that video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so that way you will never miss a video. I'm Maximum, and I'm signing out. Peace out, everybody.